Kwame, right here at the Emirates Stadium, after Arsenal just defeated Southampton by 3 goals to 1. Let's get your reaction about this
Well,
game.
maybe. It was a good game. Do you know what? I'll say it was stressful. The first half was okay. I wasn't worried about the first half. Defensively, we're good. When the starting lineup came out, I was a bit worried because, Thomas at right back. I remember the start of last season. I was a bit like, what's going to happen. But first half was good. And then they scored. Second half, I was like, I'm ready to go home. Screw it. I'm ready. Take off 5, take that guy off, put on Kivi. I was ready to jump with all the narratives, all of that. But, luckily, give it, 5-10 minutes? Back at 1-1, it was easy. And then from then, I think we just had control of the game, you know what I mean? We just had control. So it was like, okay, get the second goal, get the third goal. And then from then, it was plain sailing, yeah. In my heart, I wanted the fourth goal, the fifth goal, the sixth goal, the seventh goal, the eighth goal, the ninth goal, the 10th goal, 11th goal, the 12th goal.
You're not asking for too much.
You know what I'm saying? But deep down, this is the Premier League, and you have to be aware that, obviously, even a team that's just come up from the Championship, with all due respect to them, yes, they have our old goalkeeper in it, so they're very good. They know he knows what we're about. He used to train with us 5-6 times a week, whatever, right? So I know deep down, they're going to be ready for it. They have a game plan. The game plan is obviously maybe try and get an early goal and then just defend, If that's the game plan and it works, they win 1-0. And then it's 3 points for them. That's all that matters, right? But for us, we have more of maybe a sophisticated game plan. This is our plan. We aim to control the ball. We aim to, completely suffocate them, not give them any chances, and overpower them and win the game.
Of course. Well, can you talk about Thomas Partey's performance, and do you want him to remain at the club?
Do you know what? His performance today was good enough, I know people talk about a lot of things outside of football. I know this is a football page. People who know. People who don't know, well, do your research. But let me just talk about the football side of things, right? The football side of things is doing his job. And I think that's all we can ask for at this moment in time, There's a lot of controversy outside of football, it's probably not my place to go into detail, but, I can't talk too much on that, at the end of the day. But we did the job. All that matters is that we got the 3 points right now. We got the 3 points. We got the win. On to the next game. International break. Hopefully Odegaard will be back. We've got Liverpool after that. I know that Alisson is injured, so they'll have probably... I don't know if Adrian's still there, but they'll have Kelleher. Kelleher's definitely there, and he's a good goalkeeper. So it's not like Liverpool are missing their best keeper. Yeah, we're gonna win the game. We still have to be on job. We still have to be focused. We still have to we still have to execute. Do you know what I mean? But it's the Premier League, man. It's the Premier League. It's the most beautiful league in the world. I'm even tearing up right now. It's the most beautiful league in the world, and I'm blessed to be a fan of a Premier League club who's doing well at this moment in time. I'm just happy to see what happens, man. Of course, don't get me wrong, I support my club. I love my club from the bottom of my heart. I just want to see us win the league, man. I just want to see us win the league.
What will be your benchmark for Arsenal this season?
90 points.
For them to win.
Last year the league, at least the semi-finals of Champions League. For me, last year we got 89 points. We lost the league by 2 points. This year we know the team who's currently the holders, they have one of their best players currently out for the season. Nobody wants anyone to get injured. We know Roger was talking about the workload is too much. Players are playing too much. City played us, then they played another game 2 days later, right? So obviously it's going to be difficult for the players. The players are struggling right now. They're working themselves into the ground right now. So when a player gets injured because they've been overworked, what can we expect? You know what I mean? So I'm kind of sympathetic for Rodri, Yes, he's a rival player. Yes, I don't like the fact that he plays for City and he's one of the best players in the league. But speaking optimistically as an Arsenal fan, from an Arsenal perspective, him being out gives us a bit more of a chance, just a little bit more of a chance. And if that's what it takes for us to win the league, as an Arsenal fan, I'm going to be sitting here celebrating. Not celebrating that he's injured, but celebrating that we're winning games. That's what I'm at. All we can control is our own destiny. We've taken 1 point off City. We've taken 2 points off City so far. We've got a point. They've got to come here. Hopefully we get the 3 points. Hopefully they drop more points along the season. But all we can focus on is ourselves. And for me, if we get 92 points, for me it's an improvement on last season. 3 points better than last year. We lost the league by 2 points last year. So let's go out there and do it, man. Let's have fun along the way. I had fun today. Today was a good game. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I would have loved to win this game 16, 17-0, but realistically, it's not going to happen in the Premier League. You know? Realistically, it's not going to happen in the Premier League.
Of course. Just one last question for me before I let you go. Who is your all-time best outright striker in football history?
All-time best outright striker in football history. There's going to be some bias in this answer. I hope you know that. Right? It's the man himself, Thierry Henry. I have to be. He's the one who made me really, really fall in love with being a striker. You know, when I used to play football, I used to play as a striker. Then I played as a winger. You know, there were some times where I played in goal because I just love playing in goal. If you ask me who my favourite goalkeeper is, I'm going to be biased and say Jens Lehmann. That was my guy. You know what I'm saying, right? But I love the Arsenal. I love football. I love seeing my team win. But yeah, there's always going to be bias behind it, man. I'm an Arsenal fan. Thierry Henry is my guy, man.
So will you pick Thierry Henry over Ronaldo de Lima?
Reluctantly, yes. Right? Reluctantly, yes. Simply because Ronaldo never played for Arsenal. I'm going to be blindly biased. You take the piss out of me as much as you want on social media. I don't care, right? Look.
Last question for me. What will be your message to your Ghanaian brothers who are watching you in Ghana?
Keep hoping and praying. Hopefully our international team will get better. She's supporting Southampton over there. Someone supporting Southampton. We'll keep quiet about that. This is the Arsenal page. Respect the Gunners. Respect the Gunners. Arsenal forever.
Nigerian jollof or Ghana jollof?
As a Ghanaian man, I have to be biased, of course, and say Ghana jollof. But I will say Gambia.
Gambia jollof.
Because jollof comes from Gambia.
Really?
So when Ghanaians...
Not Senegal.
Not Senegal and Gambia. Do you know Senegal and
Senegal?
Gambia used to be one country? It used to be one country, right? So basically, people... 7 minutes. Right, people will say, I'm gonna keep this brief as possible, right? People will say, all right, cool. Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof, whatever, this, that, and the other. Cool. The dish came from Gambia, right? And then Ghana made it popular and Nigeria made it popular. So everyone says Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof. But we have to be honest and say, look, the origins came from Gambia. Let's pay our respects to Gambia. And then let's judge it on whoever cooks it. Because there's some Nigerians that can cook really well. There's some Ghanaians that can cook really well. But there's also Nigerians and Ghanaians that can't cook. And their jollof tastes like shit. Right? So we have to be honest and say, look, it depends on the person who cooked it, right? Because if my Nigerian friend over there can cook really well, I'm going to love the Nigerian jollof. My Ghanaian friend over there can cook really well, I'm going to love the Ghanaian jollof. You know what I'm saying? But it's all dependent on who cooks it. You know what I'm saying?
But overall, yeah, Nigerian jollof is still the best in the world.
Ghana jollof.